Santham Academy. Welcome to Digital Kaksha. To get updates on new videos, click the subscribe button and the bell icon.
Hello students, we are back with Business Studies Organizing. In this chapter, we have studied in previous chapters the meaning, importance, features, process of organizing. In this video, we are going to study about the structuring in organization. The structuring in organization is divided into two, that is formal organization and informal organization. The formal organization is a structure that is being created deliberately by the top authority. When they are planning about the organization, they have to decide what will be the structuring, and that structuring is decided within the formal organizational structure. See, the divisional structure and functional structure both are the part of formal organizational structure because they are being created deliberately. Here, let's see the features of formal organizational structure. First is deliberately created. When I am saying deliberately created, it means it is being intentionally created by the top authority because they want to achieve the organizational goal. See, whatever is required for the structuring, that is pre-decided in planning and then it is being imposed in the form of structure, that is formal structure. Moving to the next, we have well-defined job. In formal organizational structure, the job of a person is very well defined. Here, what is the authority, responsibility and accountability of the people is well defined. What they have to do, how they are going to do it, all these things is pre-decided and framed under formal organizational structure. And this all activities are for the achievement of organizational goal effectively and efficiently. Moving to the next is official prescription. When I am saying official prescription, means precise form of behavior of people working in an organization. This behavior depends on the type of rules, procedures, policies that are being framed by the top authority under the heading formal organizational structure. So here we can say the behavior is precise for the people who are working in that organization. Moving ahead is job performance oriented. When I am saying job performance oriented, that means the formal structure is only meant for the working in the organization. They are not personal. They are totally based on the working and not on the people. So, fully focusing on the achievement of goal is the main thing of a formal organizational structure. Next is formal channel of communication. See, formal channel of communication, we have studied about the scalar chain, and in scalar chain we know that the orders move from top to bottom and the grievances move from bottom to top. So each and every level should know what is being communicated, and that is decided in the formal organizational structure. What will be the hierarchy? That is purely decided in the formal organizational structure. After working on formal organizational structure feature, let's see the advantages of it. The first advantage is fixation of responsibility. What happens when you are giving a precise duties and responsibilities to any person along with the required authority? Then you know if that task is not done, that who has not done it. So here you can easily able to fix the person who has not done the work properly. See, if a person in an organization is not performing well, then it is ultimately going to result in any form hampering the organizational goal. So here it becomes a formal organizational structure, it becomes easy to fix the responsibility who is responsible for not working well. Moving ahead, the advantage is clarity of duty. The work is very clearly stated. The people are knowing very well how to do, which way to do. everything is clear. When this clarity is there, automatically the achievement of goal is possible. So here the clarity of duty creates a better environment of working because there is no clashes among the people. Next is unity of command. Unity of command says that there should be one boss on everyone. There should not be the duality of bosses because that creates a confusion in the mind of employees to do the work. So to have that thing, unity of command is being followed in formal organization structure where the employee has to get the order from one and report to the one. So here it is followed and it is beneficiary for an organization because there is no confusion, there is no chaos, and because of that the organization environment remains healthy. Moving to the next is achievement of organizational goal. See, formal organization is frame itself for the achievement of organizational goal. So formal organization pre-decides that how the things will be done so that the organization easily achieve its targets, its goal, its objective. So here we are moving ahead to the next advantage is stability in organization. When there is a pre-decided form of authority, responsibility and accountability, when there is a pre-decided form of unity of command, when there is a pre-decided format of duties that person has to do, everything is clear. Then when the things are pre-decided and properly clearly mentioned to each and every employee, what happens? Here automatically the stability is there in an organizational structure. Moving to the next is disadvantage. First is ignore social needs. Now ignore social needs is in formal organization structure there is no place for human social needs. Only the thing that is being focused is the organizational goal and the formal behavior. So being in a very strict rules and regulation, it really becomes very suffocating for the employees if they are not able to interact with each other. Because along with the formal working, they also need some relaxation, and that only comes when they have a social needs fulfilled. Moving to the next is delay in decision or the work. See, because they are following the scalar chain, sometimes it happens that following the scalar chain results in delay of work. One after the other, when the things are being processed in hierarchy, it takes time to come back with the order, and that delay in order may result in loss to the organization. They may miss the opportunity. Right? Moving to the next is lack of initiative. Lack of initiative, see what happened. When a precise form of rules and regulations, procedures are given to an employee, they don't want to go for anything new. They always have a fear that if they go for anything new, they may have a problem. So for that thing, what they do, they stop thinking anything new and they only follow whatever is said to them to work on. After completing the formal organization structure, we are going to move ahead with informal organizational structure. Now, I'll tell you one thing. Within the formal organizational structure, this informal organizational structure prevails. It's not away from the structure, it is within the structure, and this has been created automatically. It is created because of the social relationship that people develops among themselves. See, I'll just tell you one example here. When you are in school, you are actually having the formal structure. You are supposed to be in your class itself, interacting only with your classmates, that too precise form. But it doesn't happen in the same manner. You may be talking to your friends in other topic also apart from your studies. You may be interacting with the students apart from your class, and that what is happening here is that is informal structuring is prevailing in formal structuring. When I am talking about the organization, there you can find the place like canteen or somewhere, you will find people grouped without thinking about their designations. They are sitting taking the tea and discussing about the various matters like social issues or sports like cricket. It can be anything. So when they are doing this, they are actually creating an informal structure. So an informal structure in an organization is created within the formal organization structure. So let's see first the feature of it. Formation. This is unintentionally created form of organization structure. Here, the formation of informal organization structure is because of the social talks or social needs that people have. They interact with each other. It can be any common platform. It can be the religion, it can be the sports, it can be the liking or disliking. It can be anything. Where the two people frequency match, they are automatically, despite of any designation they are holding, they may have the interaction. So here the formation is non-deliberate. Moving to the purpose of informal organization structure is social needs. Here purely the social needs are satisfied. The people interact with each other not only on organization matters but also their personal matters. Moving to the next is no defined structure, because it's not deliberately created. So the structure also is not defined. It can be any form. The member of that informal structure can belong to the senior position, can belong to the supervisory position, can be at a manager level. It can be anything, or it can be from all and coming together because of the similar interest, right? Then reporting relationship is absent. See, there is no reporting relationship. Here the people interact with each other without having the reporting format. See, in formal structure there is a reporting relationship. The superior is there and the subordinate is there. There they have to get the orders and give the reporting at the end of the day. But this is not there in informal organizational structure. Moving to the next is no fixed line of communication. The where we have following the scalar chain here, there is no fixed line of communication in informal structure. So anyone can talk to anyone in this structure. Moving to the advantage and the disadvantage of informal structure, you have the first, fast communication that you know very well. See, WhatsApp, just once information that may very much interest the group, and within the second it is with everyone. It can be in the form of WhatsApp or it can be anything. Now this thing is actually giving the speed to the communication. So that is if sometimes this thing is beneficiary for organization. Second is social needs are fulfilled. See, people when their social needs are fulfilled at their working place, they feel satisfied, they feel good, they feel relaxed, and that makes them having the belongingness for the organization. If these social needs are not fulfilled, then the people will not be able to survive in that organization for long. They will have the suffocation, and that suffocation will lead to the leaving the job from the organization. So here, because of the informal organization, social needs are fulfilled, and that makes a person stay in that organization for a longer time. Moving to the next is quick solution to the problem. See, in an informal organization, because the people are from various level of management, the solution to the problem can be easy. Like there must be something that a supervisor is facing some problem in an organization. If he has an interaction at the tea time with the superiors, and informally he just informs, sir, this is a problem, what can be the solution? Now here, when they were having the tea, they are interacting informally, but to the great extent related to the organizational working, right? So there itself he will get the solution and he will start working on it, and this is actually beneficiary for an organization. Sometimes informal organization structure creates the problem for organization. See, that happens only when the informal organization structure becomes very strong and doesn't go with the organizational needs. So here, the disadvantage that the organization faces is first creating human. So sometimes, because there is a fast flow of communication, even the wrong information is being floated very fast. See, in formal organization structure, the pattern of communication is precise. There is a written form, precise language, and so that makes you specify that which place the thing has got wrong. But here in this condition, there is no such check post. So it flows very fast, and that to a wrong information. That wrong information creates a problem in organizational development. Resist the change. See, the people in organization may be more interested to have their old way of working because they are used to it, they can comfortably work on it, they don't want to put extra effort to learn the new things. Now here, this resistance, if it's from an informal structure, what will happen? The organization will have to struggle a lot to put a new thing in an organization, right? Then priority to the group interests. See, informal structure gives more priority to the interests of the group members than to the organizational objective. So that is not fair. See, when we were working with these two forms of organizational structure, one thing you can understand that within the formal organization structure, the informal organization exists. And if formal organization structure is able to manage the informal organization structure, it can be very helpful. See, many times, although just now I have said to you, it resists to the change, but if the informal structure people or the members are being convinced with the changes that is required in the organization, then the formal organization do not face any problem in understanding and implementing the new things in an organization. So this was the forms of business organization on the basis of formal structure and informal structure. I hope you have understood it. In the next video, we are going to work on the delegation and decentralization. Thank you for watching this video.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like, share and subscribe for more.